Life is difficult, isn't it? I just got some wine here I'm still drinking. Oh, God. What are we to do? I think I just want to briefly talk about how hard it is to be good, how hard it is to do the right thing. Something that people don't talk about a lot, right? Doing the wrong thing, doing the bad thing, doing an evil thing, it's really, really easy to do. Okay? It's easy to give in to the chaos, to the fear, to the hate, to the disorder, to the wildness, right? To the hedonism. Do what thou willest, as Aleister Crowley would say. But you want to know something? Fuck Aleister Crowley. He was a fucking psychopath and a murderer and many other bad things in between, all right? It's not easy to be good. No one's going to really give you a reward for being good. People who are just grasping for power and control, implementing all sorts of fucked up evil agendas, that's much easier to do. It's easier to give into that. It's easier to give in to the devil, to give in to fear and hate, and convince yourself that you're some kind of special, appointed person or group of people who's supposed to make everything better for everyone. Not that, too many people really buy seriously into that, but whatever. But yeah, it's easier to seek that instant gratification. It's really, really hard to try and be good at all, just a little bit even. And I don't exactly believe in the concept of original sin in the way that a lot of conventional Abrahamic or Judeo Christian people might think about it. But I will say, I do agree with a lot of Abrahamic thinkers and Gnostic thinkers that, I mean, look what goes on down here. Look what goes on in this reality. It's definitely some fucked up shit, to say the least. I mean, our concept of evil and badness in fiction is generally light years more benign than the reality, than the banal reality of evil in the real world. So I can certainly understand why you might think we'd be in some kind of warped simulation, whether from an ancient Gnostic spiritual perspective. And I do believe in the demiurge. I think the demiurge is real. I think the demiurge is the devil. They're one and the same. Spiritual artificial intelligence, if you will. Invented, created by God in order to sort of manage the material functions and systems of the universe. And I'll share some more ideas with you about the demiurge or the devil in the future. But right now, just to kind of bring it together, and because I'm trying to make some shorter videos, I got all sorts of other things to make. It's just such a pain in the ass, though. Oh, people with their short attention spans and whatever. And I have so many things to explain. Yeah, I'm going to bitch about it. I'm bitching about you, my audience, for not having more of an attention span, which would really help me out a lot. That's okay. I understand. I'm a Gemini. I don't have much of an attention span myself a lot of the time. I love you. Mostly. But yeah, it's hard to be good. It's hard. There's a lot more immediate gratification and rewards. And often physical pleasure to be gained from doing the wrong thing, from doing something that's bad. It's just kind of how reality works. doing the right thing, following the path of love and goodness and righteousness is not likely to get you the immediate gratification that being an evil motherfucker will. So you have to recognize that you're going to be sacrificing certain things. Yeah, there's a reason there's a stereotype of a bunch of just evil hedonist bastards and just some kind of elite eyes wide shut orgy just running the world versus other people just, trying to be good people and have wholesome fun and this and that. And I guess maybe I'm betraying a certain philosophical conflict in my own heart. Kind of what's more interesting and compelling is usually badness and evil. At the very least, we might say moral ambiguity. That's where the fun is, right? That's where things are a little bit more interesting. And that's another reason that people are drawn to those things. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I guess I'm just kind of angry about it, right? It's really, really, really hard to be good. It's really hard. Again, I don't believe in original sin, but I promise you, there's a kernel of truth behind the concept of original sin. Original sin is just some bullshit that these evil motherfuckers made to try and get people to just do what they want. That's obvious and clear, right? But at the same time, they're sort of blowing out their own inclinations, right? They're like, oh, we're a bunch of evil motherfuckers, and people just are inclined towards doing a lot of evil things and taking things from people and all sorts of other bad stuff, right? So we're going to use that to justify us being even more evil and taking more power and whatever. It's basically the occult, cabal, Illuminati mindset, if you will, right? The Hobbesian outlook on the world. Nasty, brutish, and sort. So there needs to be bigger, badder, more evil tyrants running everything, right? And I can understand that mindset, hard as it is to admit. It's also hard to be down here and not just look at everything going on. And yeah, again, I certainly think that so much of this tomfuckery is obviously thanks to just evil mofos doing things and manipulating things, taking too much wealth and power and resources and making it harder for everyone else. That's absolutely true. But I will also say at the same time, there's still a certain darkness and conflict that lurks inside the human heart. Conflict and drama in the human heart. And that just is because, life is just a story, right? It's just a never-ending cycle of stories, a never-ending cycle of existence. And that's partly why we have to make do with all this evil BS and all of these bad things. But it can be a little bit more thankless being good, right? Yeah. You kind of just have to do it because it's the right thing to do. That's right. That's what you get for being good. A pat on the back. From God and many of your fellow human beings. And that's not to say that that's nothing. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's nice. I'm going to feel the warmth and the support and the love of God, right? Many other human beings who are trying to be good and do the right thing as well. But it can be very challenging. And so I just want to say that I understand. And if you find it very challenging and not as immediately rewarding to be good, it's kind of how it goes. It is its own reward. It's always going to be more immediately gratifying and pleasurable to be a little bit bad. To do the wrong thing a lot, right? Another good recruiting tool that the devil has, as always. The old stereotype of God being kind of boring and the devil being exciting. Well, yeah, a lot of times things are stereotypes or cliches for a reason. That's not an excuse or a reason to not be good, but it's important to keep in mind. You make your choices. Sometimes you do have to give up certain things to do other things. I struggle with that myself all the time. It's okay. We're all just human doing our best as I sit here and drink more of my wine. All right. I love you very much. God loves you very much. Thank you for watching this video and joining me. We'll be back again soon to riff on so many other wonderful topics. Many blessings.